Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back on RACEROOM. Today having a look at the new Zhejiang Grand Prix circuit. I don't know how to pronounce the name in all honesty, but yeah, it is a new track that has come to RACEROOM, one that was quite unexpected in all honesty. We never really heard any sort of announcement that this track was going to be coming or anything like that, or at least personally I never saw anything. It sort of just popped up earlier on YouTube, so I guess we will take it and go for a test drive here today. Now, it's a track that I've never heard of before, so this can only go well, but we'll give it a little bit of a 10-15 minute test drive and see what it's like. I've decided for this one I'm going to be taking out the Tatus F4 car, but we'll wait and see as to how this goes. Straight away coming out of the pit. It's got an Abu Dhabi style pit lane. That's quite cool, I think. I don't know how old this track is. I know nothing about this track apart from the fact that it's on TCR in real life, which is probably why RACEROOM's got it. And it does some Chinese national events. Apart from that, I know nothing about this track, but it's also my first time driving this car, so I'm sure this will only go swimmingly as well at the end of the day. But obviously, if you guys are new around here, do get yourself subscribed for more RACEROOM content on the channel. You know, I like to have a look at all the DLC coming. We've got Daytona as well. I know that's meant to be coming out at some point, and then a couple more Porsches as well. So obviously if you want to see those, make sure you do get yourself subscribed as well for more RACEROOM content. But yeah, we'll just try and take it nice and slowly these first couple of laps. Obviously I think the last track we tested on this game was Bilsterberg, and that was a brilliant fun circuit in the end. RACEROOM seems to have this great ability to find, sort of niche tracks that are actually quite good fun. Because sometimes you get a lot of tracks that are pretty dull that are featured everywhere. But I think we're on the front straightaway here, so it's not a particularly long lap by the look of it. Or if this isn't the front straightaway, it looks very, very similar. It's not the front straightaway, and that is quite an overshot in towards the final corner. Now we're on the front straightaway. So we'll try and go there for a little bit of a lap, see what we can muster up in this car. Braking, I don't know where to brake in towards turn 1. We go a long, long way over the pit lane there. Big sausage curb on the inside and through turn 2. And then trying to get the power on nice and tidily as we head up the hill. Like I said, I don't really know what this car's capable of as well, so we'll see how this goes. Down in towards the next couple of corners. You really can't engine brake this thing as much as I'm trying. 32 first sector, I've got no idea if that's any good. That's a bit deep into there. And that lap is already gone, so not too surprising. But we will continue on though. This is also being done on the new Formula rim, which is one of the other reasons I decided to take out a Formula car, because I couldn't be bothered to swap back over to my other rim. That corner's really, really satisfying if you're going to get that right. Brake just before the 50. Watch for some front locking. And you can get on the power so early in these things. Heading down, out onto the very, very long straightaway here. Pretty much dominates the entire lap. But we've got to try and spot a braking point in towards the final corner. I'm going to say the 100 metre board. Yeah, you probably can make that work. At the final corner though, that is going to be our first lap here around Zhejiang, or whatever you want to call it. I have no idea how it's meant to be pronounced. Trying to avoid the front locking and the sausage curb. We've only done one of those things. RACEROOM, I do find, at least for me, you can push quite quickly around here, or on this game in general, which I really do find quite good fun. Trying to use the engine brake a bit, get a bit of rotation through. And make sure we brake a little bit more than we did last time through there. Still getting a bit loose, a bit squirrely. And then yeah, we've really got to learn about which corners need to open up and which ones you can just aim for the apex. Through this, I think this is my favourite part of the lap. Third gear. Get it slowed down through the first part and then, oh, you can't quite keep it pinned on the exit. And then running a bit deep down in towards the hairpin. That's okay then. Because now we can open up a good run out onto the long straight. Well, I say it's a straight. There's a lot of corners through it. The right and then the left. Over 200 kph though. By the time you reach the end of this straight. I don't think this thing's got DRS. But we'll get it stopped once again. Down 3 gears. Oh, that's a bit loose through the final corner, making a big hash of that. But down towards start finish line again then. It's going to be a 1:27.9. First clean lap. There's definitely a lot more time to find as we dip a wheel out on towards the grass. Come on, put the power down. Try and open up turn 3 a bit better. Nope, we've got a much worse run than we did last time, dipping a wheel out on the grass. This thing really does like to slide around a lot. I'm sure that Astro is very, very useful if you get it hooked up correctly. Make sure we slow down through here a bit more. Yeah, I sort of like what RACEROOM does. Oh, that's a mistake. We'll get ready for our next lap then. I sort of like what RACEROOM does with a lot of these tracks, you know. Some are a bit different. Often I've never heard of it. Daytona obviously is one that I have understandably heard of. But yeah, it's always quite fun. You know, you go for something completely different and you got to learn. I mean, obviously on a lot of games, you know, when, for example, on a set of course Competizione, when all those new tracks came out, it was good fun, but you sort of know where you go and everything like that. Around here, it's like a completely new learning experience and everything like that, which is really, really good fun as well at the end of the day. Let's get ourselves warmed up then, ready for our next lap. We're going to brake nice and early through the final corner, and let's try to go for a bit of a better pushing lap then. Open up the exit as best as possible. They're riding the curbs out of the final corner. Down in towards them on 190 kph almost. And we've massively overshot that. That could have gone very, very badly. But luckily a fair bit of run-off around this circuit. I think they were saying it was a grade 2 FIA circuit. So not quite good enough for Formula 1. Not that I don't think Formula 1 cars would want to race around here anyway. Very, very squirrely. It's just not big enough for a Formula 1 car. I mean, they'd probably be going around here in about a minute flat. Something like this, maybe an F3 car, might be all you'd really want to take around here, in all honesty. And then I did see on the trailer they were taking GT3s around here, which probably would work, but wouldn't be the most fun in the world. Trying to get the power down. So this lap's already been abandoned again, so we may as well set ourselves up for the next one. Ride the curbs as best as possible, getting all kinds of wide on the exit. RACEROOM does normally let you get away with stuff like that though. The curbing and the Astro runs on RACEROOM counts as the track. But the Taft F4 car as well, it's alright. It's not my favourite, to be honest. I do quite like the Formula Rookie and the F3 cars. This sort of sits somewhere in the middle, but not as good as either, in my opinion. But perhaps that's just through lack of experience. And obviously the fact the tyres are getting worn as well. But through the final corner, let's try and get ourselves a good lap, using up all the curbing and the Astro on the exit. Down in towards turn 1, we need to spot our braking point this time around, about 100 metre board. Big lock up down in towards turn 1. Ride the curbs nice and tidy, get as close to, but don't clip those sausages. And try to get the back end scoopied in. Oh, this thing just kicks its back end now. You don't try to downshift anything too early. But we're down a little bit on my previous lap. Just get it slowed down nice and tightly through here though. Oh, just running a bit too wide there. It's so easy to get the corners muddled up around here as well. Put it on the power nice and early though. Into this blind couple of corners. 3 blind apexes in a row. Oh, come on, nose in. Oh no, we're in 3rd gear, not 2nd. Ah! Get the power down. Oh, we've lost all the time. All the time we gained is now gone. We're about 3/10 down on my previous best. See if we can try and make up any of that in the final couple of corners. Use the Astro on the exit. Trying to use up all that runoff. One more lap then. Let's see what we can muster up. Using up all the curbing on the exit there, but I think we're pretty much even with my previous best there. What's the gap going to be? We are up by a couple of tenths as we head now down in towards the final couple of corners of the lap then. Can we improve? Almost locking up the fronts through the final corner. Using up all the AstroTurf on the exit down towards the start finish line then. It's going to be a 1:27.436 in the end. And I mean, for me, I could definitely get down into at the very least the 26s. I'm sure good people on here could probably get down into the 25s, 24s as well there. But yeah, that is the all-new Zhejiang circuit then. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Do get yourself subscribed if you're new around here. Like I said, there's hopefully going to be a whole lot more Assetto Corsa? RACEROOM content coming on the channel in the near future. But yeah, that'll do us for this video then, and hopefully I will see you guys in next time.